Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. I have done some travel preparations as well as some leveling up. Everyone's around level 15. I have loaded up on potions. Got 52 of them. 14 sweet waters that keeps enemies away. Got about 22 antidotes. I have got high magic, which it is a magic reserve. If you run out of MP, it restores it. We have 5 swing wings. We have got 10 smoke balls. Escape any battle that's a non-boss battle. We also have picked up some high arrows. We've got 50 bombs. Those are quite weak by themselves, but very useful. So in addition, we have been in our farming, we've got 20 mid arrows. The boss should take about 7 of these. Okay, so the tower is just above us. We'll probably have some random encounters along the way, but let's get to the tower first and then we'll go through it as we get there. Okay, so this is the tower that the Apprentice is in, the northwest tower, just above Grenoble. The easiest way to explore this is with sweet waters. I picked up all those bombs because if you use 2 sets of them, then the battle's pretty much over in 1 turn, and not a lot stands up to them. So I'm going to use sweet waters, and I'm going to take you to the tower. Okay, you see monsters, stay away. Okay, so the first treasure we're going to get is the one right here. And I will now demonstrate why I believe the bombs are OP. Wonderful, right? They cost 100 gold in Lorbinia. so we're gonna get a nice ring for our hero here, the Sonic ring. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that right now. Okay, we've got a nice boost as well as our agility went up. Okay, let's go back to the first room. The Sweetwater is working wonders. Okay, now you can go up or down here. The lower path actually leads to the upper path, so we're going to start with the lower path. Okay, so that goes up a level. We're going to grab the treasure here first. When you see Sweetwater run out, just reapply it. Almost works like a repel in Pokemon. So I'm not going to waste a bomb on this one, because a Guro is more than strong enough to take out the zombies. So I try to save my magic and items wherever possible. We got a high magic and a high potion, so just more healing items. Now we're going to take this stair up. Okay, first of all, we're going to head down, grab this treasure right here. A smoke ball, always welcome. Okay. We can head up here, and I believe this is where the lower meets the upper. Yes, so right here is the carryover. So this is where the lower path meets the upper path. So we are going to take those stairs down at the bottom, and then we will continue through this upper path. Fighters can be kind of intimidating, but a Guro is more than strong enough to take them out. But they do this jolt attack that does about 30 damage. Pretty bad early game, considering we don't have a lot of health. But there's a few more treasures this way. I like the Sweetwater. Coincidentally, if you have foul water, that draws monsters to you. Like every single step you take, you get ambushed. So if you want to farm, you use foul water. I'd like to point out too that right here, this does not have a wall. You can walk outside of the tower and fall off if you want to exit quickly. And it does work. Like this one here, I'm going to consider using a bomb. And then we're going to hit it in. And block. And that was easy. So I brought enough for about 25 encounters. They're kind of get out of jail free cards at this point. That and mid arrows are about the only useful in battle items up to this point in the game. Regular arrows have just kind of fallen off, and so have arrow. Got another high potion for healing. but you're probably going to use those in the boss fight. Okay, and we have a revive. Always useful. This one should be easy to deal with. Save your high-powered items if you can. Okay, now we are ready to go to the upper path. That's all the treasure that is on the lower half. There still are some more treasures though. There's that jolt attack. Depending on who it hits, it can be quite devastating. Okay, now we'll head up. There we go, Sweetwater ran out. Was waiting for that. It really is doing us quite a bit of favor though. And Sweetwater, I believe, can be purchased in Larbinia. I think it's only like 10 gold too, it's worth it. Mainly for exploring dungeons and trying to get across long stretches of map. It's not always gonna work. It doesn't negate enemy encounters, but it does reduce them, the number you're going to get. Okay, so if you went where we grabbed the Sonic Ring, went down and up to the top, this is where you would have popped out. Okay, the huge bunny is the only real threat here, but the mage can do a spark attack where it does flame on all three characters at the same time, but the bunny does massive attack. It can do anywhere from 8 to 13 on a normal attack, but great source of gold. This is the progression up. There's another treasure down below us. I believe there's 2 treasures below us. Okay, a mind potion that raises your stats permanently. And a great potion. So great potions and power potions have to do with health and attack. And they're mainly for our main character Anaguro. And then our mind and spell potions have to deal with magic, so they are for Lufia and our 4th character, who we have not gotten yet. And we're gonna apply another Sweetwater. Okay, we're almost to the boss. There is some treasure down below us, and the boss is just above in the next room. But as you can see, the tower is not too hard since we leveled up. I have upgraded with the best gear I can get up to this point. Okay, this plaque, overcome your fear. Okay, and there's a power potion, and this I believe is a spell potion. If you do have a mage in here, always try to take him out first. Because he can do all sorts of crazy stuff. He can steal your magic points. He can lower your defenses. He can do multi-hit attacks. Okay, right here is the boss room of the tower. This holds Artea's Apprentice. But we're going to go up and around first. So there are 2 treasures above. There's that multi-hit attack I was talking about. And they drop high magic, which restores your magic. Okay, Sweetwater did run out. We're going to apply it for the last time. Hopefully. Okay, and there are 2 mid arrows up here. Mid arrows are still pretty awesome, but they kind of fall off after this boss fight. They're not really useful after this. So once you go in here, we are ready to fight the boss. So give me just a second to prepare. Okay. So what you want to do is heal yourself up to full while we're out here. And this fight is going to be a one-on-one fight between our main character and Artea's Apprentice. We're still doing wonderful on healing items and battle items. I think this guy should go down with 7 mid arrows, but he does pretty good attack, and so you need to heal every now and then. But I'm thinking high potion in the long run, or we have a spell called, I believe it's called Champion or Stronger. Sorry, it's called Strong. And that restores more health than a potion does. So let's go ahead and jump into it. This guy does not have any offensive magic. He uses a thing called Fake, which raises his agility. But other than that, that is all he uses. Alright, let's start the battle. Okay, so that was an easy fight with mid arrows. We had to use 8 instead of 7. The testing I did earlier, I used 7 and a regular attack, so that checks out. He didn't even try to heal in this one, so we got really good RNG on that. Okay, so we got the speed potion. Let's see if he has anything else to say. Okay, so we cannot find Elfria by ourselves. We need an elf. So we're gonna go talk back to the old man in Grenoble, and then in the next episode, we will head to our next town, and I'll show you a farming spot as well as a convenient warp. Okay, guys, that was the Apprentice and the Northwest Tower. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I hope you liked it. I hope it entertained you. And most of all, I hope it helped you get through. If you're playing along, we will go to Key Roth and get a warp point in the next area, as well as our next farming location. I will have that out for you as soon as I can. If you guys like this episode, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.